Hello everyone, Ace here, and today we are back with my Let's Play of the GDI Campaign for Command Conquer Remastered. So here we are, the very final mission of the GDI Campaign, specifically version C of Mission 15. Let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we?
We found him, Commander. Kane's temple and base of operations. This field operative's covert transmission came to us live just 5 minutes ago, so there's no doubt that Kane's inside. He surrounded himself with his own crack militia. Getting to him won't be easy. Ironic, isn't it? Kane's planted his temple just outside of Sarajevo. If that sounds familiar, it's because that's where another madman started World War I. Here we are, trying to stop this madman from doing it again. Commander, there is to be no quarter given. No leniency in dealing with Kane and his zealots. Wipe his temple off the face of the earth. Destroy the bastard. Or prepare to die trying.
Alright, so first of all, let's go ahead and get this set up.
Construction options. Building. Construction complete.
Get that built.
New construction options.
Here's the good news. We actually get, the game decides to give us a break right from the get-go.
Arrived. Construction complete.
So we can actually take these, get a few additional buildings out of it.
Captured. New construction options. Building. On hold.
And they're sending engineers, so it's not all sunshine of roses. There we go.
Construction complete.
Go ahead and build 2.
Building.
That should get us where we need to be in terms of resources in the early game.
New construction options.
Also get ourselves that.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit.
The good news is, with all this good to go, we should be in a position. There we go. We are going to have to take out whatever's shooting at our harvesters, because we can't allow that.
Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Building. On hold. Unit ready. Building. Building. Unit ready.
We got it. Yes, sir. Knowledge. Affirmative. Knowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
New construction options. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Wait, wait.
And that's dealt with, so now we can focus on getting ourselves a repair facility. Actually, we should probably get a silo. Or silo, sorry.
Building. Construction complete.
Another silo there. And
Building.
get our repair facility up and running, and then that'll give us...
Yes, sir. Roger.
There we go.
Not a problem.
Unit lost.
Got it. Reporting. Affirmative.
So far, so good.
Yes, sir. Knowledge.
And the better news is, as soon as we get that dealt with, there we go,
Construction complete.
we'll be able to build ourselves some mammoth tanks.
Yes, sir.
New construction options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. You got it. Reporting. Moving out. Not a problem. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Reporting. Moving out.
Alright, so our little plan does seem to be working.
Repairing.
Once we get mammoth tanks, we'll be able to place them right here, and they'll be able to just block the entire
complete.
area, so they won't be able to get
Building.
through.
Moving out. Unit
Actually,
reporting
wait,
out.
before I even do that, there is another thing I need to do. I need to take out some additional stuff that's further to the south here. Otherwise, that'll be a problem for my harvesters later on.
Construction
Yes,
complete.
sir. Affirmative. Moving out.
Building.
Let's say we now have enough resources to finish off
Moving
that
out.
mammoth tank. So once we have 3 of them, we should be all set. At least for the first stage here. Ooh, another attack.
Unit lost. Construction
Yes,
complete.
sir.
That attack's been beaten back.
Moving out. Knowledge. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
I'm going to need another advanced power plant.
Building.
Unit reported. Moving out. Acknowledge. Yes.
Construction complete.
Yes.
Okay, so that should be the end of the enemy defenses there. Which means that now we can go ahead and start building our advanced comm center. This will give us access to the ion cannon, which we need to start taking out enemy obelisks of light. We should be able to actually spot one of them
Building.
easily enough.
Unit
Knowledge.
ready.
Moving out. Affirmative. You got it. Roger.
Hopefully the dude doesn't get hit, but if he does, it's,
Moving out.
well, it's 100.
You got it. Affirmative.
Unit
Oh.
lost.
That's unfortunate. But anyways, we do at least know where the thing is, so we can actually move in our tanks when the time's right and take it out.
Insufficient funds.
My plan is going to be to...
Vehicle reporting. Yes.
Good.
Construction complete. Ion cannon charging. New
That's good.
construction
Now we can go
options.
ahead and actually get ourselves some
Building.
engineers. I want at least 3 or so. So they've
Unit
decided to
ready.
start sending stealth tanks. Those can actually be a significant threat to us.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Unit. Yes. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Yes. Yes. Vehicle moving out.
I mean, they are desperate to try to take out one of my tanks, but they don't seem to be succeeding very well.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Construction complete.
Yes. Yes. Unit reporting. Acknowledge.
Building.
Once I get, say, 5 or 6 of these things, I should be good to go to just steamroll this.
Insufficient funds.
Because unlike in, say, for example, Red Alert, where it's the Soviets that have the mammoth tanks, and they're also the ones that have the Tesla coils, the units that are really, or the buildings that are really good at killing Tesla tanks and whatnot. The Nod are the ones that get the obelisk of light, so that tends to make this a little bit more on the tricky side. Still,
Roger. Moving out. Unit reporting.
Building.
so I'll go ahead and start building my next mammoth tank. That'll put us up to what, 6?
Cannon ready.
And I do have another plan
Building.
in mind also to deal with the enemy.
Insufficient funds.
Keep the enemy from flanking us. We're just going to
Construction
block the bridge here
Building.
with sandbags.
Building. Construction complete.
And once the
Building.
little plan is complete here, we'll
Construction
just simply...
complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
This actually gives me another idea too, because there's an enemy tower around here that if I can take out with these tanks, ideally from
Construction
range, I
complete.
could simply
Building. Construction complete.
go.
Structure sold. Building.
Waiting order.
Construction complete. Structure sold.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Building.
Unit report. Unit acknowledged.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Construction
Waiting
complete.
for affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete. Structure sold.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Alright. Ooh, we got another mammoth tank.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
And we can get even another one.
Yes, sir.
And they're attacking us yet again.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
So my plan is going to be to take out the enemy. There we go.
Building.
Go ahead and actually build another advanced power plant while we're at it.
Insufficient funds. On hold. Cancel.
Vehicle yes, sir.
Construction
Moving
complete.
out.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Now we'll be able to just get our advanced
Construction
power plant up and running.
Select target.
Waiting for
Ion cannon
affirmative. Moving
charging.
out. Acknowledged. Yes, moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out.
So we'll be able to just reach critical mass, hopefully, with just these mammoth tanks.
Building.
Which means that we should have the economy going... And even if we do suffer losses, the economy should be strong enough to replace them.
Yes. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes. Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes. Moving out.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes. Affirmative. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Unit lost.
So we did lose one of them.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative.
Building.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving, sir. Unit report. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes,
Unit lost.
sir. Acknowledged.
Did lose another one, but once again,
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Got
Not
it. Vehicle
building.
moving out.
Captured.
Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. New construction.
alright, so it's time to actually go ahead and start building.
Construction complete.
Unit. Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Construction
You.
complete.
Reporting. Affirmative. Right away, sir. Unit reporting.
Not
Moving
building
out.
captured.
Perfect.
Primary building selected. Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Right away. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Not building captured.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
New construction options.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Building. Unit ready.
So we pretty much destroyed a good chunk of their base there. Or we captured it, actually. All we have to do is just start dealing with these structures here.
Block building captured.
Good.
Building. Final cannon ready. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting.
Building.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Ready and waiting. You got it.
Building. Unit ready. Nod building captured.
Moving out.
Nod building
Yes.
captured. Building.
Go ahead and actually build another weapon factory here,
Building.
just so we can.
Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting
Nod
order.
building
Moving out.
captured.
Moving out.
Our base is under attack.
I mean, they are desperate to push us off of this, but it doesn't seem to be working.
Nod building captured.
Acknowledged. Yes. Yes. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Yeah, they did take out another one of our tanks, but you know what?
Building.
Yes, sir.
They are definitely on the losing end right now.
Acknowledged. Right.
Building. Unit ready.
Moving out.
Construction complete.
Unit report. Moving out. Yes. Yes.
Nod building captured. Nuclear weapon launched.
Oh dear.
Our base is under attack.
That took out a
Primary
lot of
building
stuff.
Selected.
Moving out.
That is really unfortunate that
Nuclear
that took out so
warhead
much.
approaching. Unit lost.
So there goes, let's see.
Silos needed.
Did I even...
Building.
Waiting order. Waiting order. Yes, sir.
Well, at least I can build another MCV.
Repairing.
But unfortunately, yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes,
Building.
sir. You got it. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
See if we can find another... Yeah.
Ready and waiting out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Roger. Affirmative. You got it. Roger. Moving out.
Nothing but a constant congelade of enemy
Right away,
units.
sir. Moving out. Right away, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Ready and waiting out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction
Yes.
option.
Moving out.
We'll see what kind of defenses they have.
Affirmative.
'Cause I'm pretty sure...
Unit
Oh.
lost.
Unit report. Affirmative. Yes.
Alright, so we'll just go ahead and build another refinery
Building.
right south of this. That'll give us access to more ore once again. Or more tiberium.
Construction complete.
Good. And what else do we need? Well, we need another mammoth tank, I think.
Building. On hold.
Actually, do we?
Cancel.
What we need is a stealth tank, I think.
Building.
Well, no, what we need...
On hold.
Or rocket troopers, that's
Cancel.
what we...
Building. Unit ready.
Reporting. Yes, sir. You got it.
Or recon bikes. Enough of those would do the trick.
Construction
Because I just
complete.
need to deal with that enemy stealth
Building.
tank that's over there.
Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived. Building. Insufficient funds. Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived. Building.
So we'll get the recon bikes over here, make sure there's
Construction
nothing left,
complete.
and then we'll take an APC
Building.
with a couple of engineers and
Reinforcements
just
have arrived.
do the job that way.
Building. On hold.
We'll use one engineer for...
Cancel. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Ready and wait right away. Yes, sir. Yes.
The Congoloid,
Yes,
the,
sir. Moving out.
the line just continues.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Waiting or moving out. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Insufficient
Yes,
funds.
moving out. Unit acknowledged.
Construction
Waiting
complete.
orders. Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Waiting order. Affirmative. Reporting. Roger. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Non-building captured.
So now we have the enemy
Non-building
MCV,
captured.
which means we can just build a sandbag here.
Our base is under attack. Building. Construction complete.
We'll need another
Building.
sandbag.
Construction complete.
But the main important
On
advantage
hold.
here, the fact,
Cancel.
ooh, actually we need a guard tower.
Building. Construction complete.
Yes, acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Unit
Construction
moving out.
complete. Unit lost.
What?
Yes, sir. You got it.
Okay, that's dealt with.
Unit reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Moving out.
Select target. Ion cannon charging. Building.
Unit acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. You got it. Vehicle reporting.
Construction complete. Building. Our base is under attack. Repairing. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction
out.
complete.
Reporting.
Building. Unit
okay.
lost.
Yes, sir. Roger.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Alright,
Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Unit. Yes, sir.
good, that's dealt with. Fortunately, they're still doing the whole routine of going through there, so since I'm getting annoyed by that,
Construction complete.
we're going to keep them from
Building.
doing that anymore.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
Now,
Building.
anything that has to come through is going to have to come straight through here.
Cancelled. Construction complete. Building. Building. Construction
Oh.
complete.
It's already blocked off. Good.
Cancelled.
Moving out.
I don't know if there's...
Affirmative. out. Acknowledge.
Ion cannon ready.
So if the ion cannon is necessary...
Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Unit acknowledge.
That's unfortunate.
Unit. Yes. Yes. Affirmative.
There we go.
Moving out. Affirmative. Yes. Yes.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
So we did manage to delete most of this.
Lost.
Acknowledge.
That was quite the conga line of troops again. But I think that is their last gasp.
Yes. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Moving out. Yes. Reporting.
Unit
Moving out.
lost. Unit
Moving out.
lost.
Affirmative.
Let's find out where the construction yard is first and deal with that. There it is.
Yes.
So it'll deal with another one of these, so that way
Yes.
Select target.
Yes.
Ion cannon charging.
Yes. Moving out. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
make sure there's no other... Ooh,
Yes.
also go ahead and get ourselves... Where is it? Harvester, there it is.
Yes. Moving out. Moving out.
Alright, the good news is I think most of their
Construction
base
complete.
Moving out.
been dealt with in such a way that they're not going to be able to recover.
Moving out. Yes. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes. Acknowledge.
Alright, that looks like the end of that part of the Nod base.
Yes. Yes.
Nuclear weapon launched.
Oh dear.
Base is under attack.
And there goes my base again.
Nuclear warhead approaching.
Got it.
Except, wait a sec, I actually still have
On hold.
everything I need right now, so...
Building.
Waiting order. Unit moving out.
That's that Nod base dealt with there, so we'll go ahead and mop up whatever is left.
Construction complete.
Make sure there's no power plants or anything there I need to deal with first. Because that would be bad news. This time they did actually take out my...
Moving out. Rod. Moving out. Rod.
Okay, so I do think that is the end of their power plants, at least.
Affirmative. Moving out. You got it.
Unit
Acknowledge.
lost.
Moving out. Yes. Acknowledge.
So yeah, they're not going to be able to actually power their obelisks of light, which means we should be just good to mop up.
Yes. Yes. Acknowledge. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Building.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Unit reporting. Moving out.
Alright, we'll just deal with this turret. And that turret,
Construction
and then
complete.
whatever's left.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Unit report. Moving out. Acknowledge.
Building.
They didn't actually take out the second thing there, so that's good news.
Insufficient
And we can also finish off that harvester, which means that that will leave us with... There we go.
Moving out. Yes,
Construction complete.
acknowledge. Yes,
Structure sold. Structure sold.
unit reporting. Moving out. Yes, unit reporting. Yes,
target.
So apparently destroying all but this will allow us to use the airstrike, which is interesting.
Vehicle reporting.
That must have been an afterthought.
Unit report. Yes. Unit, yes. Acknowledge.
Mission.
There we go. We beat the game. Now, since we didn't actually use the ion cannon to destroy the Temple of Nod this time because the Temple of Nod destroyed our ability to use the ion cannon, we're going to get the non-ion cannon cutscene. Now, if you want to see how it looks like to use the ion cannon, just go to version A. I have the ion cannon used in that.
Sir, topside has suffered significant damage. Structural integrity has been compromised. I estimate GDI will have access to this command center in approximately 20 minutes.
Sorry if you can hear a train in the background. And we did it. Nice. All right. So let's go ahead and see the outro for this video, for this game, shall we? This is, of course, the same outro video that is in version B because we didn't destroy the Nod base with the ion cannon, but okay.
The alleged Sarajevo headquarters of the Brotherhood of Nod. This ends a 3-day siege, which saw GDI and Nod forces engaged in mortal combat. Eyewitnesses and survivors report that, although evenly matched, the GDI forces employed superior tactics and strategy, outmaneuvering Nod in what was termed an epic battle. Quoting from a written statement issued earlier today, UN Secretary of Defense Dr. Charles Olivetti praised the men and women of the UN-funded GDI, calling them, quote, tireless defenders of freedom and heroes to history, unquote. Although refusing to disclose specific totals, Dr. Olivetti confirmed reports that heavy casualties were sustained by both sides. Kane, the single-named charismatic Nod leader, and self-proclaimed prophet, is among those missing and assumed dead. Discovery and destruction of the Nod Command Center ends more than 3 years of continued escalating violence, sparked by that organization's international terrorist activities.
Alrighty, so that is the end of... Because that's the third and final version of the final mission, that is the end of the GDI campaign. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, there were a few missions that can be a little bit on the frustrating side. However, definitely a blast to play through again. I originally, of course, first got introduced to the franchise and to RTS in general on the original Red Alert. And I ended up playing the original Command and Conquer first later on. Back in, I believe... Well, I know it was at that point the N64 version that came out, because that's what I had first played it on there. But anyways, I then, of course, later ended up picking up other versions of the game to try out. So yeah, I will say this, I've probably have as many copies of Command and Conquer and of Red Alert at this point as most people have of Skyrim, but... Nevertheless, it's a classic franchise, and it is one that I can't be happier over the fact that that the game has been remastered, because it is one that definitely needed a remaster. And I think a lot of people have agreed with me on that, just going by just how successful this game is, sales-wise. It seems to be topping the Steam charts, so that should tell you something. Anyways, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.